My husband's family called me a gold digger for years, so I shared our 40-page prenup listing the assets in my name. For starters, my husband no longer talks to his family except the few who are always nice to me. He grew up in a family that has generational wealth and only cares about prestige. Questions like, where did you go to school? What's your job title? How much do you make? How much is your home? This is a dinner conversation. They hated me from the very start because I do not have their breeding. These are their actual words, and they were beyond rude to me. They feel this way to me because I grew up in a working-class family. My dad is a tradesman and my mom is a teacher. We grew up middle class, but I had a happy, chill husband dude. My husband resents his parents because they sent him off to boarding school and never paid him attention. When he met my family, they welcomed him immediately and treated him like a son. It was the attention he never had, and he would do anything for my family. At our wedding, his cousins made a scene about how poorly dressed my family was, particularly my dad, and made them feel bad because they weren't wearing brand-named clothes. My husband spent part of our wedding consoling my family members about how rude his family was being. Our families had not interacted much before this, but after he decided on his own that he would never speak to some of his family again. Here's the kicker. While my family is not rich, I am. I started my own software company and sold it for over $5 million in 2010. I took most of that and invested in technology stocks. My net worth is 8 figures, whereas my husband has trust in the 7 figures. We just don't flash fancy cars, an absurd home, or brand-name clothes. The recent drama started with his uncle. His aunt stays in contact with us, and she's one of the few who are genuinely nice, like showing up to help me after surgery. However, her husband is an open racist and was heard screaming in the background. Ask your nephew why he's still with that black gold digger. Opposites do attract. Let's be real. I know many in his family hate me because I'm not white, but they definitely also hate me because they think I'm poor. His uncle made another comment about how I brainwashed my husband to buy our new apartment, but in reality, I purchased it, that's why it's in my name. I've heard it all before from them, but something about how his uncle said it really pissed me off, so I had enough. I sent an email to several of his family members with our prenup showing the long list of assets under my name. This shut them up good.